Well, what do you believe?
That you're upset about Gus Ituro, about his criminal record, and you're afraid that he is going to do something to Harley and Zach.
It is a very real possibility, Beth.
Well, then deal with him, not with Harley. He's the one that you have the problem with.
No, before today, that was true. Now, she almost pulled her gun on me. My problem isn't just with him anymore. Dinosaur.
That's a dinosaur.
That's a dinosaur, right? Do you know what kind of dinosaur that is? I think that's a stegosaurus, but I'm not sure.
So, calmed down a little since last night?
I'm perfectly calm, Beth. It's my ex-wife that's acting irrational. What? She's breaking into people's houses. She's trying to steal children.
Phillip, don't you think you're overreacting just a little bit?
No, I really don't. And what I tell you, what really amazes me is that you are taking her side in this. How can you possibly do that?
I love you, and I want to support you. But first of all, I don't believe that Gus would hurt Harley or those kids. And secondly, I have been in Harley's shoes fighting you for our children.
Yes, when you wanted them to live with Edmund. Don't you think? No, hang on just a second. I think I have a right to say at least this much. Don't you think, looking back now, given everything that we know now, don't you think I made the right decision?
You have no idea how much pain you're going to cause if you go through with this.
Beth, sometimes it's necessary.
Not this time. Don't do this, Phillip. Don't make this point of pride so important that you lose everything else. Phillip, going after Harley doesn't just affect you.
I'm not going after Harley. I'm just trying to protect my son. That's all I'm trying to do.
And what about us? Have you given any thought to that?
Beth, we're going to be fine.
We are just starting to make it back to each other. We're still on shaky ground.
I don't know where this is coming from. I really don't.
I'm just asking you to stop disrupting everyone's lives with this assault on Harley.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm sorry that you see it that way.
Trouble?
Save it, Olivia.
Excuse me. I was just trying to be polite but not interrupting.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here because there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Really, what?
When I was in Texas, I ran into Bill Lewis. Did you know that? Well, of course you did, because you're the one that sent him down there chasing after me.
Yeah, I understand that. I just want to clarify something else. Given our custody arrangement, because Harley was arrested, I don't need her consent to take him across state lines, right?
Bill Lewis say I sent him chasing after you?
It wasn't hard to figure out. You've been pushing us together ever since you found out he knew me when I was Lorelei.
Maybe I was simply trying to help you remember.
Oh, just being a friend.
Friend, what an interesting word. That's something you and I were once, Beth. Friends.
Friends? Well, I'm not an expert on friendship, Olivia, but you turned on me. That doesn't sound like a friend.
I turned on you? You're the one who backed away from me once we were both in this house.
Oh, you're wrong.
No, that's the one thing I know I'm right about. You know, everyone around here has told me that I'm not good enough to breathe your air, Beth.
That is ridiculous.
Yes, it is, but it's true. You want to know why I've done some of the things I've done lately, Beth? I felt threatened by you. You're the golden girl on the pedestal around here. It's like sacrilege to look sideways at you, and that gets pretty hard to live with. I'm tired of competing.
So that gives you the right to meddle in every area of my life?
Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit?
No, I'm not. And don't think that I don't notice that you're using Phillip to do it.
Oh, please, I don't need Phillip. I'm very happy with Alan. He proposed to me, did you know that? And I'm seriously considering saying yes.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Do you mean that, Beth, from the bottom of your heart? Since we're being honest here, there's one more thing you should know. The diary, the one you wrote when you were Lorelei.
Yeah, what about it?
It was never shredded.
Do you still have it?
Not exactly. When you confronted me about taking it, I didn't think you would understand, so I lied. I said that it was shredded.
I see. But you're going to tell me the truth now. Okay, Olivia, I'll bite. What happened to the diary?
It was stolen.
buddy. Come here. Come here. Where's my big boy? You're getting so big, I can't stand it. I gotta talk to you. We gotta have a little man-to-man here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Your mom wants to shoot me. You know what? I know life's getting real complicated lately. You got all these adults yelling and screaming at each other. And I know that scares you, and I'm really sorry about that, buddy. But you know what? The bottom line is I love you. And the day you were born, I promised you that I would take care of you, and I would protect you. And that's what I'm trying to do. So you're not going to understand this right now. But you and I, we have to take a little trip. Is that okay? Is that okay if you take a trip with Dad? Just you and me? Okay. That's what we're going to do.
I would take my diary, Olivia.
That's where it gets a little tricky.
Really?
I don't know who took it.
But you're sure that somebody did?
I know it was in my briefcase, and I never took it out, and the only people here that day were Alan.
Alan would never take it.
Phillip.
If Phillip had it, he would give it to me.
Bill and Edmund.
Bill and Edmund?
I know. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh, don't give me that. You probably gave it to one of them. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. That was my diary, Olivia, and no matter where it ended up, it is your fault that it's missing.
It was a mistake, all right? I was curious about your life as Lorelei. I never meant
What? You never meant for what? To embarrass me? To cause me trouble? I think that is exactly what you want. And I'll tell you something, Olivia. You thought we were in competition. You thought you could take me on. Well, now you have. So you better be ready.
Yeah, you can bring the car out. No, no stops. We're going to go straight to the jet. Thanks.
You going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm going to take my son on a trip. Whoa. Given what happened here yesterday, I don't need anybody's consent to do that.
Any kid would be lucky to have you as a dad.
Yeah, well, not everybody feels that way. Do they, buddy?
Talking about Beth? Look, she'll come around. She will when she realizes how much this means to you and how important it all is.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Look, it's just this thing with Lorelei and Bill Lewis and Texas. It has her all out of sorts.
Did she say that to you?
No, it's just something I picked up on.
Huh.
Take it she's not going with you?
No, she's not. Yeah, that's me.
You really going to do this? You really going to take him out of town without telling her?
I'd be happy to wait for it if you want to pack a bag.
I can't.
Okay, fine.
I think what you're doing is wrong. I think you're making a big mistake.
You made that very clear. So, the car's waiting. We should really get going. Hey, Pam. You all set to go?
Okay.
You gonna take your stuff? You gonna take your stuff? Okay. Here we go. Where are Lizzie and James?
They're in the playroom.
Okay. I'll give you a call when we get where we're going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to the kids. I'll see you.
Hi, Bill. It's Olivia. How are you? Great. Look, I was wondering if we could get together. Just to talk. Well, if I told you what about, it wouldn't be a surprise. Okay. See you then. Hi.
Hey.
Have a safe trip. Bye,
Thanks.
Zach.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Okay. See you when you get back.
See ya.